Well, it looks like we might finally be able to go after one of these terrorist leaders, guys. We have to go in and actually take a look at this smuggling route. I'm hoping that we can get in here and get out quickly, but you just never know. I'm also going to bring in a wild yak and even veteran light infantry here. I think this is going to be sufficient for an attack. Let's start it. And, of course, we want to go over to the actual smuggler location. I believe it's over here. We're going to send the drone, but, of course, we only really want to get over there with the drone once the actual mission begins. So we're sending the drone over, but we're really just waiting for the men to get to the location, and then we'll jump back in and try to eliminate that terrorist leader. Alright, guys, we are arriving at the cave location. This is where we suspect the actual smugglers to be, but unlike the other locations we've taken a look at, this one is very different. As you can see, just pretty much a cave. We do have terrorists right around here. I am going to call in some support right now, guys. So we're going to call in a vulture attack craft. I'm not sure how this is going to work out.
Support request received.
Alright, boom. So several light insurgents, and that's, of course, before our men arrive. There's also going to be light insurgents here. 20 seconds, 22 seconds. We got 2 gun runs here with the vulture. I think we're going to be okay. Let's hope so. This seems to be one of the current bugs in-game, which is that this stays up despite us getting rid of the terrorist watch mission. Let's see where our men are. So they're out there, slowly approaching target. I definitely want those runs to come in because we don't have many men. Oh, that was off target. That was off target. Was on target. Good shot, boys. Directly on target. Well, it looks like we're shutting down this smuggling operation early on, guys. And I hope that that's the only cave entrance. That, of course, goes into this cave complex. As our men approach, I hope they can sort of deal with the rest of the enemy on their own. But you know what? Just to be certain, we'll call in another vulture. Right on top of that position. Make sure that there is absolutely no enemy defense here. They've got a technical hiding out. So we might as well do a gun run and get rid of it. I just want to take a look at other parts here. Just make sure that there are no other enemy locations. And hopefully it's going to be an easy walkthrough by our boys to shut down this smuggling network. Come on, boys. That's our team, of course. And they are arriving, but, you know, it's... Here we go. Yes, baby! Another one down, guys. I think all we have to deal with now is going to be that final guy right there. Pretty much one final insurgent. I'm, of course, not going to waste a bomb on that guy. I'm hoping that we'll just be able to take him out pretty quickly here. Alright, boys. Best of luck. We'll come back, folks, when the mission is over. They just pretty much have to wipe out that one insurgent, I hope. When the technical is destroyed, the rest of the insurgents are dead. I think that's going to be a mission accomplished pretty quickly. And there we go, guys, our after-action report. 4 terrorists killed in action, of course. We get some additional points to spend there, which is just wonderful. And it looks like there is yet another location hunting the enemy. Despite our actions, Karim Aish remains elusive. We suspect that he is hiding in an abandoned Afghan militia base. Guys, this is the real deal, of course. Our sources emphasize that this place is guarded by large insurgent forces. We are absolutely going to send a drone, go and take a look and see what the guy is doing. Well, first, we want to see if we can actually spot the terrorist leader here. And if we can, guys, we want to get weapons ready and prepare to move in with a nice large group of forces. I'll even call some guys off their initial targets here. Look at that. Now, of course, we have to take this guy alive, so if I kill him with a bombing run, that's not going to be a very good idea, right? So I'm hoping that we'll actually get, like, an actual visual on Karim himself. Maybe not, though, guys. So it looks like we're going to have to come in hot and heavy. They drop a strike, maybe a Moab, right in the middle of all those technicals. Although I am concerned that we're going to end up hitting the terrorist leader. Well, enough talk. Let's get some boys ready and send them out towards this mission, folks. Alright, so I'm going to make sure this is a serious mission here. We're going to send in veteran light infantry. We're going to send veteran light infantry, more veteran light infantry, or just standard light infantry, of course. Send in a bison, a tin can, an armadillo, and a blaster. So we have just about every single weapon type we'd want, including air support, of course. In fact, I'm going to send in one more wild yak, and we will start this attack. So, guys, that's going to be 5 different vehicle types to take out this terrorist leader right here, Karim Aish. And I hope, again, we can take him out without causing too many casualties on his side, because I want to take this guy prisoner. I don't just want to destroy him, wipe him out. Anybody can do that. We want to take this guy prisoner. So, of course, we've got our standard unit just going along the basic route here, taking a look at, you know, possible IED sites, possible terrorist locations, whereas our second team is going straight to the mission to capture this terrorist leader, guys. We are not going to let this bastard escape. Alright, guys, I think we should go ahead and call in that bomb quickly. Let's get the support. The Moab is the one I want. Mother of all bombs. Yeah, this could be a bit of overkill. So we're going to drop it kind of over here. And hopefully that stops us from killing the terrorist leader. I'm hoping he's going to be somewhere over here. But calling in a Moab on this location, as you can imagine, is going to cause some pretty devastating consequences. So we are probably going to hit the village well here. But this is for the good of America, boys. About, how much is this bomb? $100 million down the drain? It's a lot of money, but this is all to capture a terrorist leader. I think the Pentagon is going to okay it, of course. And again, I'm just hoping that the leader himself is not out here. Boo!
Civilian casualty.
Oh yeah, baby. We did cause some potential civilian casualties, guys, but oh my goodness, did we destroy the terrorists in the area. My goodness, boys and girls. Looks like our support is arriving here, and hopefully we can capture the terrorist leader. There they are. By the time they get to this location, I feel like they're going to be pretty safe. I just want to make sure, yeah, those technicals are completely destroyed. We also destroyed the village wall, a house. Yeah, not great, folks. We've still got some light insurgents over here, and I'm hoping that this is going to be Karim Aish, his location anyway. I'm definitely not going to call in any more strikes, because we could end up killing the target, and that's not something we want. Get to location, boys. Combat has commenced, folks. It looks like our boys have just reached the outskirts of the village here. We actually had to edit out quite a bit, because in this game, the movement is fairly realistic, so the actual movement into the village does take a while, but it looks like they already began to engage. I can see a terrorist moving over here. I wonder if that's Karim Aish. I'm not sure. The fact is, he's going to be down no matter what, and there we go, guys. Shut down mission success. 6 enemies killed. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Destroyed an insurgent pickup, several insurgents, of course, and I wonder if that means that we hunted the enemy completely and successfully took him out. Let's take a look here at the terrorist watch menu. Alright, folks. And there we go. Eliminated, guys. Karim Aish. Now, this is the fascinating part, is that after we actually hunt the guy down, we get some information on him. We also get information on the next terrorist. So, in this case, you can actually read what he did. He was involved in the attacks on the American embassy in Cairo, of course. But now, he is in our prisons, or potentially dead. Although, it did tell us to keep him alive. Status killed. Nope, never mind. My Moab destroyed him. There was absolutely no chance of him making it out. The next is going to be Mustafa El-Tamiz, guys, and as you can imagine, just like every other goal in this game, we have to approach that goal little by little. So we're just going to continue on our patrols, keep taking a look at these villages, for instance, and pretty much just wait for the next mission to pop up. Now, in this game, you do have to be proactive, so I would recommend send guys out on patrols, things like that, and you will locate things to do. Of course, getting up all the way to this point with Karim Aish did take some time. Now we've got a slightly different task. We need to defend the village from enemy attacks. It means that soldiers will spend a few hours there fighting enemies if they try to show up. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and assign some men. And it looks like Mustafa El-Tamiz is the one dealing with these attacks, the one sending these attacks into our territory. So I'm going to send a bunch of wild infantry, a bison, an armadillo, and a blaster. I'm going to send all of the remaining light infantry and order them over to the village. And then, of course, we will try to defend against any terrorist attacks, especially in these mountain regions. It's really important to keep the people on our side. So let's see if we can accomplish that task. I'm also going to go ahead and assign a drone. There we go. And let's just take a look here. Well, we might as well just wait for our men to arrive, because we're not going to be able to stop any enemy attacks without some actual support on the ground. I will take a look here. Let's take a look here at this village.
Yes, sir. Visual on target.
Oh man. Alright, those are our vehicles, so they've just arrived. I'm not too concerned. Let's take a look. Let's hope that these are... Yes, these are our soldiers, thank goodness, guys. So, a bunch of light infantry. It looks like a bunch of civilians, etc. moving around. We don't need to be worried about them. So I think we'll be okay, but of course, we're just supposed to defend the area from enemy attacks. So let's take a look out there at the hills and look at the topography in this game. So cool, man. Obviously, the Taliban could attack from the hill up here. They could attack from this road over here. There's just so many different locations. And once we actually fight them off here, we're going to get more information on that next terrorist leader. I cannot wait, folks. I just can't wait. Doing rotations there with several teams, it looks like. We'll take one more look at the drone feed, but I would guess that these attacks wouldn't happen for quite a while. Oh, never mind. I hear gunshots. I hear gunshots. Let's see where our boys are firing. Man. A bunch of light infantry out here. These are all our boys. And I'm just trying to look for where that contact is coming from. I see it. Look at that, guys. And you can see the terrorists being knocked down one by one. These are heavy insurgent fighters, but thankfully our men on the ground are also quite skilled here. Let's just bring in a gunmetal run. And that's assuming we're going to need it. I don't think we're going to need it. If anything, it's more to kind of intimidate the enemy. Up here, we can, of course, see that we're winning decisively. And each time you see one of those... Yep, you see, we just don't need it. We are doing fine. We will call in that support anyway on location. But I think the first group of terrorists has been eliminated. Good work, boys.
Enemy activity has ceased.
Tremendous. Tremendous. Now, of course, we still have to stay here a little bit longer and keep on defending the village. But this is a good start. Once we get down to that 30-minute mark, it's over. The enemy has lost the battle. And I think we are going to get to that point very, very quickly here. Just wonderful how we actually have an opportunity here to actually help the people out. And look at that, guys. 11 enemy killed and Operation Smuggler success. Thanks to decisive action, we managed to destroy the main network of smugglers working for terrorists. We also managed to eliminate two important members of the insurgent network in Kushan province, Karimaish and Mustaga El-Temis. So it looks like Mustaga El-Temis actually died a martyr there. He was attacking us head-on, and we had no choice. We had to defend. So illegal arms smuggling is a severe problem that undermines security in Kushan. Appropriate reforms should be introduced to combat the activity. Which solution would you like to endorse? We should keep the current weapon rights, even extend them more so that civilians can use them to defend themselves. This is not America. Right to own weapons should be restricted for better control over arms possession in Kushan. It's going to take away popularity and security, so let's just stick with the economist approach. And now the elections. Really cool, guys. The elections have begun here. Just information on several different leaders here. Some of these guys have, or some of these leaders have cooperated with the CIA, which I don't know if that's going to make them so popular with the people, but the fact is we need to get this election sorted, and we need to make sure that it's a fair election. So I hope you guys want to see another episode here of this series. Thank you so much for watching. I guess we call this like an impromptu campaign, because we're not really going through the whole campaign, but we are technically going mission to mission. I hope you guys are enjoying the terrorist hunt, and I'll catch you in the next video. As always, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Little things like that do so much for this channel, guys. I can't express that enough. So please do that. Thank you so much. I'll catch you on the next one.